Hey everyone, it's LyonLife, and I'm here with another Harvestella video. We've got some news and some updates that are coming to the game in the form of a day 1 patch, based off of the feedback received from the community on the Harvestella demo. But before we get into all of that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as it helps with my growth going forward, as well as follow me on Twitch to hang out and chat with me live as I'm playing these games. With these adjustments to the game, it does really feel the devs listen to at least most of the feedback given by the community based on the demo. So going down the list, the fixes are as follows. Extended longer days. Now, this was one of those things I wish I had mentioned in my demo review. It was definitely on my mind, but I didn't quite get a chance to get to it. But if you go through anyone else's videos, it's definitely one of the common denominators. A lot of people seem to have an issue with the fact that time went by very fast, and it made it quite hard to kind of time manage everything you were doing between farming and then going to the dungeon and then just trying to explore. It was very time sensitive. So I'm happy to see that they ended up extending the days. We'll see exactly how much more time we have once we get the game when it releases, but in general, it is good to see that they adjusted that. Next is reduced cooldown for job changes, which this one for me wasn't necessarily anything that I had a problem with or noticed while playing the game. I believe the timer was about a minute between job changes, which seemed fair to me in my opinion, but I can totally understand from the perspective of somebody who wants to be able to change classes and then combo into one another for extended amount of damage onto the monsters or any bosses that you fight. So this is definitely a good change as well. Faster class switching means more combos and more possibilities while playing the game. Now the next thing on the list is going to be increased attack speed for the mage class. For me, love it. As you guys know from the demo review, I expressed my personal love for the mage class. So in my opinion, I don't believe the attack speed was too bad, but it definitely could have been better. So hey, if I can get my spells out faster, not mad at it whatsoever. Next, we have the warning effect when a character is low on HP. If I remember correctly from the demo version, the warning for the HP was, I think it was a loud alarm. I think it went off quite a bit. It blinked right on the bottom left so you could see it. And it was just, in my opinion, kind of an annoying tone. So I don't necessarily know what they're going to do with this. Apparently it's just more, I'm assuming it's more prominent for you to understand that, hey, you're on low HP, go heal yourself. But for me personally, I think I just toned out the alarm for when I had low HP, because again, it was blinking on the bottom left-hand side where my HP was, showing that I was obviously low. And then next is something that's really interesting, just based off how they described it, is that Square in the blog post said that fishing is now more fun, which in that case, what they meant was that the window of time to catch a fish is definitely shorter, but at the same time, it's going to be a little bit more challenging and rewarding to catch those fish once you have them. So we'll definitely see what that looks like in the game. I do remember the fishing time being quite a while. I remember waiting probably close to about maybe 2 to 3 minutes just to catch one fish, and it was pretty rough just sitting there waiting for a bite. So good to see that gets changed as well, and we'll have to see what the new rewarding factor of it all is going to be. And then these next few changes here are pretty standard, normal things you see. We have the partially reduced loading times, always great, love to see that. Modified UI when saving. We'll have to look at that once we get the game on release day, and then of course various other bug fixes. While I do like these changes, I really wish they would have addressed another main concern a lot of the community had, and that was an update to the character customization. While I understand this could possibly change once the game releases, the options were just very limited, and we could really use more variety, specifically in the hair options, the skin tones, and perhaps even the standard character outfit that we begin with, just because those were both similar between the both male and female, and it's kind of hard to tell them apart. All in all, I am very excited to get my hands on Harvestella and dump a lot of hours into it. As someone who doesn't always play a lot of life simulation games, pretty much none at all, but who is someone that does play a lot of RPGs, Harvestella is really looking to be an amazing blend of both the two genres. With that being said, guys, that's going to be it for today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed the new information on the game. Don't forget to check out my review on the demo on the card above, and if you're already picking up a copy and you're planning on getting it, I hope you enjoy your time with it, as Harvestella releases tomorrow, November 4th on both the Nintendo Switch and Steam.